Mitchell, Chris Giles, Raekwon Taylor also averaging in double figures, and 9 points a game for Boubacar Kamisoko. For Malik Jacobs, almost 10, and 8 points for Saquon Singleton. You get the idea. We talked about it a million times before. It is hard to play this Hutchinson team. There is no one player that if you shut down, you can say, oh, we're going to beat the Dragons if we can hold him to so-and-so. The Dragons have a lot of people who can step up. And on Wednesday in Chanute, it was Boubacar Kamisoko, not a particularly good free throw shooter. Had to make 2 free throws to get it into overtime and got the job done. Getting the job done, that's exactly what Coach Steve Eck has done during his tenure here at Hutchinson. He is the all-time winningest coach in Blue Dragon basketball history, and a Blue Dragon basketball history that has contained some marvelous coaches. The Butler Grizzlies, they check in at 8-4. They're 1-2 in the conference, and they will be missing a player, Juwan White, serving the second game of a 2-game suspension for a little misbehavior earlier in the season. White averaging 11 points a game, and his 11 points a game will be missing from the lineup for Brian Miller. Brian, in his 4th year at Butler, he is a Hutchinson High School product, a very, very nice gentleman. And you would put the Butler Grizzlies more into the category right now of a challenge, a dangerous team. You can't let them slip up on you. They're not a team that would expect to come into the sports arena and beat Hutchinson, but we've seen in this conference over the years, anytime that you tee it up this conference, you better be ready to play, because this conference is loaded, and I mean loaded, with talent. The best scorer for the Grizzlies probably is the Juwan White youngster who won't play tonight, but not far behind Jaden Lee, averaging 11 points a game. The Butler Grizzlies and the Hutchinson Blue Dragons have had some notable battles. Most notable game about almost exactly a year ago. The Blue Dragons trailed by a huge margin at halftime. Hutchinson coach Steve Eck had been ejected from the game for a couple of technical fouls. The Dragons found themselves down 26 points early in the second half. Came back to win that on a 3-point basket right at the buzzer. Won by a point. One of the most thrilling comebacks I've ever seen. Now, from the standpoint of the Blue Dragons, I'll never forget it. From the standpoint of the Butler fans, they're trying to forget it. It was a marvelous moment, and it went the Blue Dragons' way. Hutchinson Butler, I can remember when we played a home and home, and the power plant wasn't big enough to hold the crowds. They played it over in Wichita at then the Henry Levitt Arena. I remember one time about 1990 or 91 playing a game in Levitt Arena in front of 9,000 fans. 9,000 Blue Dragon fans. So it's a special series. This is the 190th time these teams are getting together. The Dragons have won 124.
It's been a heck of a series between the two, like you said. Coming into this one, the Blue Dragons a little bit of a roll after a nice come-from-behind win in overtime against the Oshos. Dodge, on the other hand, got by Butler by 2. A lot of folks thought that Butler had scored a basket right before the buzzer went off that would have sent that one in the overtime. Was ruled that, so they come in with one loss, a tough road loss, and need to right the ship a little bit here.
What would a basketball season be without some officiating controversies?
Well, that's true.
Speaking of officials, and I haven't heard from Bill Lenhart for a long time. Don't have any idea whether he would be listening. We used to call him the dean of officials in the conference. Bill battling a tumor, and at last account was doing well. Hope that continues. Bill, if you're listening, look forward to seeing you on the golf course this summer, my friend.
Gentleman lives in Emporia, was a teacher for many, many years at the Emporia School District. And one of our favorites, no doubt about it, one of our favorite officials. So he's battling back, I am sure. So we'll try to get some information on him before too long. Let's get set to send him back for a quick break. We'll take care of business here with the national anthem and get set for Blue Dragon basketball versus Butler tonight coming your way in just a little bit. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has designed, built, and remodeled homes and commercial projects in central Kansas. Whether you're looking to replace a deck, wanting to build an addition, or remodel your kitchen, our customers receive individualized attention, quality craftsmanship, and exceptional customer service from start to finish. Erickson Custom Building offers new construction and remodeling services in addition to commercial and insurance projects. Visit our website today at ericksoncustombldg.com.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Parking lots and driveways can be expensive to install. This is Derek Fees. Let APAC Kansas Shears Division help you properly maintain these investments. Patching, crack filling, sealing, and striping are just some of the services we provide. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112. Are you tired of your dusty or muddy driveway? APAC Kansas Shears Division is here to help. This is Derek Fees. Call us and ask us about our asphalt millings. If you are a do-it-yourselfer, arrange for pickup or delivery at your convenience. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
Well, let's set your starting lineups. Let's go to Darren Dunn on the PA.
A 6-foot freshman from Denver, Colorado, number 4, John L. Fugit. At guard, a 6'2" freshman from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, number 15, Jaden Lee. At guard, a 6'5" freshman from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, number 23, Davion Dennis. At guard, a 6'4" freshman from Phoenix, Arizona, number 25, Emmanuel Allen. And at forward, a 6'8" freshman from Richmond, Virginia, number 33, Tyrone Coley. The Grizzlies are 8-4, 1-2 in the Jayhawk Conference, coached by Brian Miller in his 4th season, assisted by Davin Bowe and Cameron Parker.
Again, the Butler Grizzlies, the last couple of games, last 3 games have been humdingers. Matter of fact, including a Region 6 win over in Park City 3 games ago. Then you match up the great come from behind last-second shot and last year that talked about over El Dorado, and then took care of business on his home court as well. So in the series, Hutchinson kind of had the number and have not lost since 2016. That was a away loss, and that was a good game too, 79-77. So these 2 teams, 190 meetings between these 2 clubs, and it's been something else.
Pretty good crowd on hand tonight in the Sports Arena. This will be their last chance to see the Blue Dragons before 2019 is here. Blue Dragon women will be in action 28th and 29th on this floor in a classic over the holidays, but the men won't come back to action until after the first of the year.
And this matchup tonight, then a big one coming up a week from, next Wednesday, up in Concordia. Let's go now to Darren Dunn with the lineups for the Blue Dragons.
Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragons. At guard, a 6'6" freshman, the Bronx, New York, number 1, Saquon Singleton. At guard, a 6'4" freshman from Washington, D.C., number 2, DJ Mitchell. At center, a 7-foot freshman from Nairobi, Kenya, number 5, Fred Obiombo. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Dallas, Texas, number 13, Chris Giles. And at forward, a 6'8" sophomore from Jamaica, New York, number 15, Raekwon Taylor. The Blue Dragons are 11-1, 2-1 in the Jayhawk Conference, and number 7 in the nation. Coached by Steve Hack in his 10th season, assisted by Jay Siriak, Portland Carney, and Javen Tyndall.
There's your starting lineups for both the guys of Butler and the gentlemen of Hutchinson as we're about set to get underway. Blue Dragons in their home whites, the Grizzlies in their black uniforms, purple numerals with gold trim, and purple and gold stripes on the side of the pants as well. Again, we've seen some doozies between these two. Glenn Grunwald along with Rusty Hills. Rusty Hills in his 50th year of broadcasting, folks. Golden anniversary as we travel through the conference in this basketball season.
You look at what little hair I have remaining, you think it should be a silver anniversary.
It's golden, my friend. Raekwon Taylor will jump center as he'll take on Coley. And here we go. Opening tip is controlled by the Blue Dragons. DJ Mitchell gathers in the pass and gets the start tonight. And here we're underway. Singleton had a really good game against the Osho in the win. A feed down low to Mitchell. Mitchell bounces down low, works his way, a little teardrop, and steps out of bounds. Steps on the baseline when he made a little move down that baseline and turns the ball over.
Had absolutely no shot, but still took one.
We'll try to run down some league scoring here in just a little bit. I gave you a few earlier on. Those were women's scores and one man. Johnson County with a big win today. To drive left side of the lane. Shot taken away. DJ Mitchell picked the pocket of Dennis, and we go down the other way. Layup by Mitchell. Nope, no good. But he saves it inbounds. It comes to Raekwon Taylor. Nice job by DJ to get back out on it and save the basketball before it went out of bounds. Left side, Giles. Raekwon Taylor to the top, lobs it into Big Fred. Turnaround jumper, but a 7-footer is off, no good, but he drew the foul. And he'll step to the line and shoot the free throw. The foul works against Coley. He'll pick up the personal. It'll be his first. Fred Uthiambo at the line. 7-footer out of Kenya. Uthiambo's free throws up and good.
Good free thrower for a big man. So often, big, tall kids have those great big hands, and it's hard to control a basketball.
Free throws up and missing, so he splits the pair. Hutchinson up 1-0. Up the court here. Ball knocked away. Last touch out of bounds. Good job defensively. It went off the hands of Allen out of bounds. And Hutchinson will have the basketball leading by 1. Giles up the court. Top side right. DJ Mitchell. There's Big Fred with the basketball. Okeambo. Top side left to Giles. He'll lob it down low. Raekwon Taylor now they're working around the outside. Saquon Singleton with the basketball on the top. Giles on the run. Hits it into the paint. Floats a little floater up there. Doesn't go. And rebound's cleared out of there by the Grizzlies. Again, they lost to Dodge 76-74. Last second shot that did not count. Right at the buzzer. That would have sent it into overtime. Ball on the outer perimeter. Fugit inside. The ball knocked away, but back in the hands of Coley. Three-pointer on its way. No good. Rebound blocked out. They get the offensive board. Grizzlies keep it alive. Coming up with the rebound was the Grizzlies. The three-point. Another opportunity does not go. The rebound cleared out, and they save the basketball and kick it all the way out front again. Euro step inside the lane and a foul call. This one will go against the Blue Dragons. Emmanuel Allen took it inside and drew the foul.
Foul will go on Othiambo. Blue Dragons given way too many second chances
three
here.
Or four right there on that possession alone. So
I guess you can only have one second chance, but they gave him a third chance and a fourth.
Free throw toss Up and on its way by Allen, no good. Reams off to shoot the second one.
This is not a good free throwing team on the year. Under 60%.
Free throw toss up and rimming off, no good. Taylor with the rebound. Outlet comes to Singleton. Singleton will bring it down. Drives in, lays it up and scores it. Nice job. He put it up with the right hand on that left side, but still did a nice job to not charge on the play. Just kind of glanced off to the left when the defender came up to bump into him. 3-0 Hutchinson. Nice job by Saquon Singleton. Out of the Bronx, New York. Dribble penetration into the paint. They'll kick it left side. Allen will take it down and kick it back out around the perimeter. Put it in the hands quickly of Dennis. It goes right side. Travel call. Travel call is going to work against the Grizzlies of Butler. So Hutchinson will play against some pressure in the backcourt. Singleton gets it in. Giles will bring it up himself back to Singleton and now across the timeline. Saquon kicks it right side. Ball around to G.J. Mitchell. Back out top now. Mitchell has it again. Top of the key to Singleton. Crosses over. Takes it right in the lane. Kicks it back outside. Three-pointer by Jay's on its way. Nope, not there. Knocked away. Allen's last touch by the Blue Dragons.
Pretty good defense so far on the part of both teams.
16:50 to go in his first half play. Only 3-0. Grizzlies right in front of us. Play on left side. Chanel Fugit. Left side. Kicks it our way, and it's knocked away. Last tip by the Blue Dragons. Inbounding now will be Jaden Lee. He slaps the ball, kicks it in. Grizzlies working around the left side. Pull it back away, dribble penetration into the lane, shoots and scores. 3-2 now. That was the lead for the Blue Dragons is 1. Long drought to start the game for the Grizzlies before they scored. Just went just about 4 minutes.
Fugit finally got one.
Roll to the right side and put it up and in. Here's Hutchinson. Giles down low. Puts it up. Short shot, no good. Rebound covered up. With the rebound, out comes Cooley, and here comes the Grizzlies. Both teams rather cold to start this first.
The Dragons have really only had one good look. That by Singleton, he made it.
Ball rejected out of bounds by Taylor. And into the ball game for the first time tonight will be the Blue Dragons. Boubacar Kamasoko. Kamasoko comes in, hit 2 free throws, Rusty, with 26 seconds left the other night. Ascended into overtime. In a game that was a crazy game in the Osho. Ball to the backcourt, ran down quickly by Dennis. Grizzlies keep it alive. New face in that lineup, by the way, Cameron Bryce out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, in for the Grizzlies. Angle to the right side. They'll pull it back away. Skip pass all the way across. Might have got away with the travel. They'll take it alone. A foul call. Singleton, I think, will get whistled for the foul. 2 team fouls against Hutchinson. This one, however, in the act of shooting will send Emmanuel Allen to the line.
Allen's been there once before in this game. Missed on both occasions. That time.
Allen can tie the game at the free throw here. If he hits both of them, can give the Grizzlies the lead. Free throw toss is up and good. We're tied to 3 apiece.
One of those tough games to play as the Blue Dragons, all the kids are out of school. The semester has actually ended. Dragons have this game to play and the one on Wednesday at Cloud.
I give a little credit to the pep band. About 1/3 of their regular size is here tonight. Free throw toss is up and good. 4-3. Yeah, 4-3. Grizzlies with the lead now by 1. As they've hit a couple free throws to give themselves that lead. Here's Othiambo. Low blocks right, about 6 feet outside the lane. Gets off quickly and double penetration ball down and out of bounds. The last touch off the Grizzlies as Taylor hit the floor.
And Rojas comes in the lineup for Hutchinson. Othiambo will come out.
James, returning sophomore out of Jamestown, Jamaica, New York, excuse me. James signed with Buffalo about 90 miles from his hometown, so he'll be going back to New York. Feeds inside to Rojas. Shot won't go, but a battle for the board taken away by the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies are doing a great job of giving Hutchinson just one look, and not many of those have been good ones.
A young Dragon squad. Left side, Grizzlies takes us all the way to left. Now back out top of the key. Right side, Dennis finds the seam, goes down low and misses it. Battle for the board underneath. Saquon saves it, and Rojas, he and Saquon both battle for it, but nice job as two teammates to come up with the basketball. Saquon will shoot it on its way. It's up, it's marked no good. The rebound's going to be cleared out of there. Here come the Grizzlies again.
Hutchinson 1 of 7.
14:32 to go. This first half of play. The drive underneath, layup won't go, rejected, and here comes Rojas. Rojas, 90 miles an hour. He'll bring it down, and a foul called as he crossed half court on the reach in. Davion Dennis will pick up the personal. Hutchinson will inbound far side. Giles to do the inbounding. Bubakars, Kamasoko with the basketball. Up top to the right side. Lob down low, ball knocked away out of bounds. Will be retained by the Blue Dragons. 19 on the shot clock, 14-14 on the game clock. Slow start for both teams of this game.
Brian Miller has his team playing really good defense.
To his fourth season, Cameron Parker, one of his assistants. A long three won't go. Off the inbound, and here comes Butler.
Rojas keeps firing threes.
Shot up and missing. Rebound. Ball called or not called? Jump ball, yes.
It'll stay with Butler. Early rebounding stats, 11-4 Butler.
Inbounding right side will be the Grizzlies. Ball comes out high, out to the left side. Direct traffic, that's Bryce over there. Top of the key. Back into the hands quickly of Allen. Shot clock at 16. Fall away jumper up, missing. Rebound fought for. Dragons come up with a Jaws, got a hold of it, but Taylor was able to finally secure it. Here's Jacobs. Malik Jacobs is in the lineup now. Getting out to Rojas. Dragons to Taylor. Taylor top side. Giles works the corner left. Taylor shoots it on its way. It's not there. Battle for the board taken away this time by Dennis. Grizzlies will bring it down quickly. Angle dribble. Foul called Rojas. Rojas put the reach in. Timeout's going to be taken by Steve Beck. Let's talk things over. Grizzlies got 1-4-3, 13-19 to go in this first half of play. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
Well, how about these stats? 1 of 8 shooting for Butler, 1 of 9 for Hutchinson. We have scored 7 points combined in 6 minutes and 41 seconds.
Here comes the Grizzlies inbound. Ball comes in. Roll to the outside with the basketball. Clock nearing the 13-minute mark of this first half. This is kind of how you and I thought the girls' game would go. It was much more exciting than that. The three-point attempt won't go. Rebound cleared by Jacobs underneath for Hutch. And Malik will bring it up. Long pass down court. They give it off to Komisoko, and he'll reset it now to Jacobs out front. Rojas had it deep, but kicked it off to Bubakar Komisoko. Here's Jacobs. Bounces inside, kicks it out. Komisoko's shot doesn't go, but a foul's called. It's going to go on Bryce. Cameron Bryce caught him on the arm, and Komisoko will shoot free throws. Now, he's not a good free throw shooter at all.
He was when he needed to.
Yeah, he was. He's a 47.4% free throw shooter now. He did hit 2 the other night that were big. Free throw toss up and missing here.
two kids on this basketball team, each from the Bronx, New York. Combined, neither one of them even close to a good free throw shooter.
There's Tommy Soto makes that one, so we're tied at 4. So he's 1 of 1 on the evening. 12:38 to go in his first half. 1 out of 1, 1 out of 2, I should say. There, I got it right. There's it. Drives in, underneath, head fake. They should go up and miss the shot. It was put up by Fofana. Put back up and good.
That's a good follow. I believe it was Fofana following his own shot. Yes.
6-4 your score. Fofana did follow his own shot in on that one. There's a jumper from the outside, a three-pointer by Boubacar up there. Battle for the board, taken away by the Grizzlies. It's your typical Hutchinson Butler start right here. Just lots of defense. 6-4, Grizzlies lead it. With 11:57 to go in this first half of play.
Hutchinson not showing much patience in terms of shot selection.
Last home game of the pre-Christmas part of the schedule. Feed down low, ball knocked away. Nice job by Rojas to come up the seal. Outlet to DJ Mitchell. Mitchell up and missing, but he's fouled, and 2 shots coming his way. Foul's going to be charged against Emmanuel Allen. Allen will pick up the personal. That'll be his first. And shooting free throws will be the Blue Dragons. DJ Mitchell. Mitchell is 77.4% free throw shooter. Out of Washington, D.C. Free throw toss is up and good.
Good free throwers make it look so easy. Poor free throwers make it look so hard.
Mitchell gets set to shoot a second one. Can tie it here with this free throw here. Free throw toss is up and good. 6-6 tie. So Mitchell with his first 2 points of the evening come from the foul stripe. 11:30 to go in his first half of play. We owe you a media timeout in about a minute and 30. Illegal screen. Team control foul is going to be called. It's going to go on Fofana. Picks up his 15th foul, so a couple more, and the Dragons will be shooting free throws for the remaining part of this half. If you just tuned in, Lady Dragons winners, 77-61 over number 6 ranked Butler Lady Grizzlies. Tommy Soko, left side. Three-pointer on its way by DJ. It won't go. Battle for the board. Loose on the floor, but picked up by the Grizzlies. Spun out on him and off the court. He usually has the green light. Grizzlies will bring it up. Kick to the corner right. Dribble penetration. I'll kick it inside. Layup good. Scoring it will be Fofana. 8-6. Grizzlies lead it by 2. Butler with the lead. 10:40 to go in a half. Mitchell. Jacobs. Lob inside. Singleton. Outside. Jacobs. Off balance shot. Doesn't go. Rebound underneath Mitchell. Loose ball. Volleyballed around, and out comes the Grizzlies with the basketball. Dennis, angle across the lane. Three-pointer in the corner left is up and no good. Loose basketball sails out of bounds. And it'll be Hutchinson basketball. Rojas caught one in the nose, and he's really affected a little bit.
Butler is 3 out of 12. The Blue Dragons are 1 of 14.
Oh. Neither team shooting very well. Butler with a 2-point lead at 8-6.
7% shooting for the Dragons on their home floor.
Tommy Soko, right side, over to Dennis. Back out top now. Here's Singleton. Tommy Soko down low. Othiambo, follow-away jumper. Nope, no good. Battle for the board. Big Fred gets it back, puts it up and in. Well, that's what 7 foot does for you, and long arms. Gotta check his wingspan, Rusty. It's got to be a good one. 8-8 tie. Locked up 8 apiece. Low blocks. Volleyball away, and coming up with it will be the Blue Dragons. The second time I've used that terminology. That's exactly what happened there. Angle dribble underneath. Jacobs in traffic, puts it up, can't get it done. Rebound cleared out there by the Grizzlies. Bodies all over the place. Grizzlies. Dennis shoves it up quickly. Loose basketball. There's a dive for it. Picked up by the Blue Dragons.
Wonderful effort by Blue Dragon Malik Jacobs.
Jake right side with it. Kamisoko back outside. Mitchell, the following three's good. Top of the key three by Mitchell. And you're right, Jacobs started that with some big hustle right in front of us. Saved the ball, got it to DJ. Hutchinson made him pay. 11-8 Hutch. 9:01 to go in this first half of play. Again, a media timeout. Come out next dead ball whistle. Grizzlies have it on the outside. It's Allen. Dennis has it right in the lane. Ball knocked out of bounds. Fred wafts off through the way. And the timeout's going to be taken. The big Grizzlies basketball for return. 8:47 to go in the first half. Dragons 11, Grizzlies 8. We'll be back in 1 minute.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
We understand. You can't plan ahead for an illness or injury, yet you'd really like same-day treatment. That's why Prairie Star offers walk-in clinic services with a responsive medical staff to care for you and your family.
Yes, we want to be your medical home.
Welcome to Prairie Star Health Center and walk-in clinic, whether you have insurance or not. 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
Well, the defenses are playing at a much greater rate of efficiency than the offenses. 3 of 18 for Hutch, 3 of 15 for Butler. Dragons lead at 11-8. 8:47 to go in the first half.
Hutchinson kind of coming alive with Malik Jacobs getting the flying for the ball to get it back to DJ Mitchell, and up the court to Kane. DJ nailed the three from the top. Outside with the basketball, the fake for the dunk is not there, and the rebound's going to be cleared out of there by the Blue Dragons. They'll set it up. Left side, they'll work it. DJ Mitchell, top of the key. Bukar, Komisaki, down low underneath. They go. Shot by Jacobs, too hard underneath. Last touched by the Grizzlies out of bounds.
This zone has been tough for the Dragons to get good looks against.
Kamisoko having a tough time, and also, of course, Malik Jacobs as well, struggling down low. Ball comes in to Singleton. I'll lob it inside. Butler had a win over Seward to open up the season. Underneath Jacobs, a little gimme up and down. Hutchinson now leads at 13-8.
Nice interior passing.
And they did what Steve wanted to do. Work it inside, get the easy basket. The chance you're going to draw a foul if you don't get it to go. Ball on the right side. We'll kick it back outside. Grizzlies basketball down by 5 now to Hutchinson. Offside right, dribble penetration. That's Golden. And a foul called. They're out of bounds. No travel. Baseline official thought he was going to call the foul, but not the case.
8 turnovers on the Grizzlies.
Dragon
defense has been really solid.
Johnny Golden out of Moreno Valley, California. Don't get a whole lot of kids out of California, although Big Fred was in California when we recruited, by the way. Chase Syriac out making some more donuts, as he says, when he talks about recruiting. Ball turned over to the Blue Dragons. Kamisoko could not handle a hot pass. Here comes Tyler Brown into the Blue Dragon lineup. Kamisoko will take a break.
Here's a young man that I think as the season wears on will earn more playing time. Good solid ball handler, can make free throws and can hit three-point shots.
And you're referring to Tyler Brown out of Derby. There's a travel call. This one works against the Grizzlies' Cameron Bryce. Only one young man for the Grizzlies on their roster from in-state. That's Sam Ward out of Overland Park, Kansas, for the Blue Dragons. Same way with only Tyler Brown. And there was a couple other Dragons that are going to redshirt that are in-state products. Probably the same way for the Grizzlies. A lot of controversy now with football, whether or not they're going to go back to some in-state products or not. hurt the attendance at some stadiums. There's a drive down low, and Rojas draws the foul. He'll go to the line and shoot the free throw.
Yeah, I'm sure that the Blue Dragons have never played in front of fewer fans than they did this season. But the flip side to that, I'm sure we've never seen better talent on the football field.
Exactly. Let's see where those negotiations take place. Free throw by Rojas is up and good. And he's in the books for the first point tonight. James Rojas gives the Dragons a 14-8 lead.
Blue Dragons with only 4 field goals in the first 13 minutes.
Hutchinson's Rojas right out on him. Spun out and pinballed and missed it. Rebound clear to the Grizzlies. Lady Dragons winner 77-61 in case you missed it. Here's a drive down low. Put back by the Grizzlies, though, is not good. Rojas kicks it out. Grizzlies run it down.
Butler is doing a phenomenal job of rebounding. Unofficially 21-12. Been a lot of missed shots.
Outside, they'll work it. Fofana had it. He'll stumble up and gets called for the foul. The foul's going to be called before the shot. Rojas will pick up another one. It'll be his second.
Well, he's played not very many minutes.
Raekwon Taylor will check back into the ball game. Yeah, that's an night. Trailed by 6 in regulation, late in regulation, and then by 5 with about 51 seconds left. Neosho missed some throws and then decided to foul Komusako primarily because of the fact he shot 46%, but he made 2 free throws, tied it up, and sent it into overtime. Hutch won it from there. Ball on the right side. A flash stop to drive inside. Raekwon Taylor with the foul as he bumped into Mohamed Fofana. In the act of shooting, he'll shoot 2. Raekwon, that'll be his first. High school students, SATs took place today, I think, Randy?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Free throw toss up and missing all across the state of Kansas. Giles to check in. Tyler Brown will take a seat. Free throw up and on its way by Fofana is good. So 14-9. Hutchinson lead is cut to 5. 6:26 to go. Again, we're in the first half of play. Blue Dragons average on the season 95.1 points a game. Not going to get there tonight. Unless the second half is absolutely crazy. Giles on the outer perimeter. 3-point does not go. That'll put a board. D.A. Mitchell came up and threw it out, and last touch by the Grizzlies out of bounds.
Good effort.
Kind of just flew out of nowhere to come up with the basketball. Ball left side, and Hutchinson Singleton, their average is 7.6 a game, will drive in. Ball pick pocket, and coming up with it will be Giles, and they say he traveled. Turnover Hutch. Blue Dragons average 14.9 turnovers a game. This has been a strange first half of play.
Well, they haven't had really that many turnovers, just 4 contrasted with 9 for Butler. But the Dragons shooting poorly and not rebounding very well.
Little pick, team control foul. Foul's going to be charged against Fofana. That'll be his second. He will check out. Talking to Brian Miller, not sure what he said. He didn't know what he did. Nevertheless, he saw it as a foul. And Hutchinson will bring the basketball up. Komusako, top, right wing. Diving down, shot not there. Big rebound by Raekwon Taylor. Goes up strong underneath and scores it. Raekwon gets his points of the evening.
Had to work hard.
16-9. Slowly, Hutchinson builds a 7-point lead now. 5:20 to go before intermission. Ball on the outside. Back it up a little bit.
Hutchinson defense has been really, really good.
Pretty Golden into the lineup. The drive baseline left. He'll kick it back out. It really has. Long three on his way. Rattles out no good. Big rebound offensive variety for Butler. Can't finish on that attempt. Get another one, put it up and miss it, and a foul called. They will shoot him at the free throw line now.
On the other hand, Hutchinson getting butchered in rebounding, 23-14.
There was 2 or 3 right there. Offensive boards. 16 foul against the Blue Dragons. They're going to call this one on
DJ
Mitch. Probably his first. Free throw toss is up and off its mark, no good. Into the ball game now for the Grizzlies. First time tonight, Jalen Thorne out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Freshman, 6'8". Free throw toss off its mark, no good. Blue Dragons cover up. DJ Mitchell.
3 of 8 at the free throw line, hurting Butler at the moment.
Soko, weave it out front. DJ Mitchell drives in, stumbles in, foul called. His feet taken out from underneath him. DJ went down hard, Rusty.
Yes, he did.
Let's see if he's going to be okay. Foul's going to be charged again.
Okwagwa
out of Houston, Texas. Get my Hughes.
I was going to wait to see how you pronounce that one. But
Okwagwa. There we go. Oh, yeah, Okwagwa. Mitchell gets set. Shoot free throw. Free throw toss is up and good by DJ Mitchell.
Something somebody might say as they woke up on January 2nd.
DJ, shoot a second one. Only if they went to your house, okay? Substitution back in, Dennis.
Oh, we behave at 59 Meadowlark.
Plus, you got a birthday coming up. We'll talk about that a little bit later on.
Do we have to?
Happens every year, my friend. Free throw shots up and good. DJ Mitchell converting.
His 7 leading the way for the Dragons.
18-9. Hutchinson lead. Build it slowly but surely here in this waning minutes of this half. Dennis tries in, kicks it out outside. Loose basketball picked up by Taylor. Hutchinson will bring it out.
He just ripped it away.
Yep, and then Giles just about lost it. Got it to Jacobs. We'll go down the other way. Layup up and missing. Foul called at the opposite end.
And Butler players shaken up on the struggle for the ball in the back court was Cameron Bryce. Think he's going to be okay.
Jalen Thorne will pick up his first. Yeah, hit his elbow as he dove for the ball. It's kind of shaking off that, what they call the crazy bone, Cameron Bryce. Jacobs at the foul stripe. Free throw toss is up and good. He'll shoot the second one. Blake Jacobs out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Kadeem Allen's hometown. Free throw toss. This one's off his mark, no good. Dennis there for the rebound. So a 10-point lead remains at 19-9. Hutchinson. Right side Dennis. Sit left with it. All the way over to the corner left. Stolen away by the Blue Dragons. Here comes Jacobs. Has DJ. Mitchell puts it up and in the end one.
He sustained a lot of contact as he put that off the window, and we'll get a chance for a 3-point play.
Good to see that. Nice dish off by Jacobs after the steal, and a timeout's going to be taken with 3:51 to go. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a half-minute break with 3:51 to go in this first half. Dragons 21-9. Hutchinson shooting free throws when we return in 3 seconds.
When you're looking for jewelry that's one of a kind, remember Amelia Bedelias, filled with thousands of beads and stones. And with my passion for design, I can create something that's perfect for you. Amelia Bedelias, 115.5 South Main Street in downtown Hutchinson. Go Blue Dragons!
This is Kelly, owner of Brick House Boutique. Whether you're getting a jump start on your holiday gift buying or you're looking for the perfect outfit for yourself, come see my new selection of gorgeous, comfortable clothing that I know you'll fall in love with. That's Brick House Boutique, 117 South Main in Hutchinson. Big city chic in a downtown boutique.
3:51 remaining to go in this first half of play. Shooting free throws for the Blue Dragons will be DJ Mitchell. DJ out of Washington, D.C. Spins the ball, gets set. Here comes the toss. One coming his way. That's good. 3-point play completed.
Yeah, 5 of 5 at the free throw line.
Grizzlies set it up right in front of us, Dennis. Very deliberate. Back outside. Shot up and good. Nice jumper by Jalen Thorne. Wide open.
Yeah.
That opportunity.
That was a rare Blue Dragon defensive lapse.
Ball right side. DJ Mitchell has it. Komisoko down low to Raekwon Taylor. Back to Komisoko. He'll shoot the three. It's off the back corner. Good big rebound underneath by Giles. Hustling inside, and he'll earn a trip to the line as he was fouled. 22-11. Hutchinson with the lead, and again, Giles shooting free throws. Giles was a walk-on at Oklahoma last year out of Dallas, Texas. 11.9 points per game average. Free throw toss off its mark by Giles. He's a 75.9% free throw shooter before that shot. Start of the second half, Barton leading Independence 44-40 down in Great Bend. Barton sustaining their first loss at the hands of Coffeyville the other night. Free throw toss is good by Giles. He splits the pair.
One of Barton's better players was missing.
Yeah, Ford was.
But Black 90-57.
Here's 23-11. Hutchinson with the lead after Giles converted his first points of the evening. Three-pointer on its way, no good. Rebound, Komisoko, and Hutchinson will bring it up with a weak side rebound. Over to Giles, ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Hutchinson basketball with 2:56 to go before intermission. Last chance of this game to see the Dragons before the start of the year. We'll go over some of their schedule. They hit the road first against Allen on the 5th. And they're back here. Missed shot. Rebound's going to be cleared out by the Grizzlies.
Raekwon got a good look, couldn't convert.
Ball on the outer perimeter, right side. Still with the basketball now is Jaden Lee. He directs traffic to the left side. Kick it right side. Dennis, three ball on his way. Rimming off, no good. Hudson rebound to DJ Mitchell, and Hudson. And a foul called in the middle of the paint. It's going to work against the Grizzlies as Dennis picks it up. Next time to see the Blue Dragons here on this home court, January 12th versus Cali. So, trip to Allen on the 5th. And then right after that, Rusty, I have a wonderful trip to Northwest Tech to take the Goodland on that Monday night after Cali.
I appreciate you giving me a pass on that one.
That and Colby are all mine. Free throw toss up and good by Giles. He's 2 for 3 from the line now. That'll reach January 14th as Northwest Kansas Tech is now in the league. So they'll be all home and away against those. I think they're the Mavericks is what they are. Free throw toss up and sing rebound cleared out by the Grizzlies. 24-11 here. Hutchinson up by 13. A strange first half of play. Lots of defense and very poor shooting by both teams, actually. Ball outside, top side right. Now they'll roll to the right side. The basketball's Sam Ward. They'll lob it down low on her knees. Shot up and good, and the foul. Coach Eckert just said, don't foul, and I think Taylor got caught. Scoring it was Coley.
Coley got great position for the over-the-top pass and converted.
Steve Eckert no sooner got that out of his mouth than the call was made.
Second foul on Raekwon.
Free throw toss has been good. 3-point play completed. Makes it 24-14 with a minute and 51 to go. And there's a steal by Butler. They'll drive down, and another foul on the Blue Dragons. Komisoko might have picked it up.
Yep. Very, very casual inbounds pass by the Dragons.
Another opportunity here to cut down that Dragon lead, which is a 10 at 24-14. Free throw toss up and missing. Shoot the second one. Second toss. This one's good. Lead is 9 now, 24-15. Hutchinson with the lead and the basketball. 1:44 to go. Special thanks to Larry Stonecipher as he runs the board tonight. Back at the Eagle Media. Appreciate all his hard work. Understand our internet is what we are doing, what we call burping a little bit tonight. And it's because of the problems here with the regular connection. Having to go with the mobile connection. Ball knocked away. Will be off of the Grizzlies.
7 to shoot as the Dragons play in from the side.
Here comes the inbound. Comes into Kamisoko. He'll drive down, finds the seam, goes down strong, and the ball knocked away. Last touch by the Grizzlies. 3 on the shot clock now, so Rusty, something's got to fire as soon as you get it in. See if they try to lob it inside. They get to DJ Mitchell. He steps aside, shoots it on his way, and hits the 3. Perfect inbound play by DJ Mitchell. That's a huge one.
That was big. Dragons took the shot clock all the way down, got 3 out of it.
27-15 now. Hutchinson with the lead. Saw a player from Georgetown do just about the same thing today as he stepped away from the pressure. Three-pointer from the other way is up and good. And shooting it up and good for the Grizzlies was Jaden Lee. He knocked that one down. 27-18, Hutch, 47 seconds remaining to go in the half. Mitchell, Othiambo to Singleton, ball stolen away. Grizzlies stolen right back by Giles. As he comes across the half court, kicks the left. Komisoko thinks about the 3, knifes in, puts it up and in. Count Tabasco offensive foul. Thought they were going to call the foul. It's the charge on Komisoko.
Bubakar now with a couple of fouls.
He's got 2. 31.5 to go. Grizzlies are working for 1. Second and a half difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside with the basketball. They're going to work it for 1. Just having it in the backcourt. Now they'll start to attack. 11 seconds to go before halftime. Grizzlies get kicked out of bounds. Last touched out of bounds off the Grizzlies. So Hutch will have an opportunity with 6 seconds to go to score here.
14 first half turnovers. That's a lot.
Hutchinson will let it roll. Now they pick it up. Giles accelerates, takes it all the way in, puts up the shot. It's not there. And halftime is here. The rebound was cleared by the Grizzlies. They just cover up. 27-18. Hutchinson with the lead at halftime. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and add up all the numbers. Blue Dragons lead it 27-18. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Vehicles are getting pretty smart these days with semi-automatic control features that make driving easier. But riding an RCAT vehicle is easier yet. You don't have to do a thing. Just stand along the route, wave your hand at the driver, and hop on. RCAT is first come, first served general public transportation that travels throughout Hutchinson and South Hutchinson hourly, on weekdays from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Saturday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 694-2913 for further information.
Just as the Hutchinson Blue Dragons athletics are a tradition, so is the Anchor Inn in downtown Hutchinson. Whether you plan lunch or dinner or even take out for home, the Anchor Inn is a great family restaurant that you are sure to enjoy. Order off their great menu or take advantage of the Anchor Inn's awesome buffet. You'll make a great choice either way. The Anchor Inn is also a great spot to meet up with old friends and acquaintances because everyone goes to the Anchor. That's the Anchor Inn at 128 South Main in Hutchinson, proud supporters of Hutchinson Blue Dragon Athletics.
Well, welcome back at halftime. We're adding up all the numbers, get to the Medicine Shop in-game capsule just in a second. We'll have Steve Carpenter joining us at halftime after that because of the induction class for the Quarterback Club Hall of Fame. The 2019 induction class is being announced now on the big screens. We'll have Steve in to talk about that. But, Rusty, what do the numbers look like on your side of the ledger?
Well,
let's see how pretty they are.
If the people that watch the game of basketball are equally split, offense and defense, half of them enjoying offense, half enjoying defense, the defensive people are happy because each team shot 25% from the field. Hutchinson 7 of 28, 6 of 24 for Butler. Butler out-rebounded the Dragons by a big margin, 27-19, and then nullified that with some atrocious ball handling. 14 first-half turnovers to 6 for the Dragons. Dragons got to the free throw line quite a few more times, made 11 of 17, 5 of 11 for Butler. It all adds up to 27-18, Hutchinson with the halftime advantage. This is the Medicine Shop game capsule. Well, I suppose in my 50 years of broadcasting game, I imagine I've talked about the Medicine Shop maybe 1,500 times. Easy to do. Just a terrific place. You'll find it at 14th and Main. 3 outstanding pharmacists. Free delivery, competitive prices, absolutely phenomenal service, greeting cards. Wow, you name it. If you're looking for a pharmacy in a city that has a lot of them, I don't know of any better than a Medicine Shop. 620-663-7681. For the Blue Dragons in the first half, DJ Mitchell leading the way with 13. And when you get 13 in a game in which there were a total of only 45 points scored, you're getting your share and then some. So DJ, a nice first half for the Blue Dragons. And the Dragons needed him because nobody else could muster more than 3. Fred Othiambo had 3. 3 for Malik Jacobs, 2 for Saquon Singleton, for Chris Giles, and for Raekwon Taylor. James Rojas, 1. Boubacar Kamisoko, 1. For the Butler Grizzlies, they really didn't have anybody step up on offense. They got 5 from Mohamed Fofana, a trio with 3 each. That would be Jonell Fugit, Jaden Lee, and Tyrone Coley. 2 points for Emmanuel Allen, 2 points for Jalen Thorne. That adds up to 27-18. The Blue Dragons try to improve to 12-1, try to go to 3-1 in the league. And Butler's Grizzlies, well, they're in this one only because of their defense. They're trying to avoid a 1-3 start in league play. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with more halftime.
Next Tech Wireless has plans for every lifestyle, including our new and improved Advanced Pay Plan. Get the nationwide coverage and data you want without a commitment. Plans start at $30 per month, and you can get unlimited everything for as low as $35 per month. Activate a new Advanced Pay Plan and receive a free Moto G4 Play. Or receive your first month free when you purchase a new phone or bring your own phone. 'Tis the season for savings. Visit Next Tech Wireless today. Certain restrictions apply.
Hi, this is Brian Bobo, General Manager at Midwest Ford. We understand that when looking for a new vehicle, there are many options and it can get overwhelming. We're here to help you through that process. We can find the vehicle that fits your needs and budget. I have a brand new 2018 Ford Focus SE for only $14,720. That's over $6,500 off the MSRP. And if it's a larger SUV you're looking for, we have select brand new 2018 Expeditions with over $12,000 off MSRP. Come see us today at 1100 East 30th. We have a process. We're not in control of the process that needs to help by any decisions. Well, let's have a couple of conversations. Call me. I said,
When the weather is warm one day, the next. Stay ahead of cold and flu season by drinking plenty of liquids, getting enough rest, and keeping your hands in. Come see the friendly folks at Ashcraft Pharmacy, your locally owned health pharmacy. Over-the-counter medication to help alleviate symptoms. And if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our curbside service. Go Dragons from Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Park Shopping Center, South Hudson, and help caring for and about you.
I am the Sports Arena. Glenn Grunwald, your host. Glad to have you along this evening. Is joining me now, Steve Carpenter, the Sports Information Director at Hutchinson Community College. Steve, so glad to have you along. A special time here with your induction of your Quarterback Hall of Fame folks.
Yes, we just announced here at the arena just a few minutes ago and on social media the 2019 Hall of Fame class, and I'm kind of happy about this class. We we added some categories. We added contributors and teams, and we have one contributor and one team going in, along with two coach/players. Our first honoree, who will be honored here next month, is Donna Baradas, and I think anybody who knows anything about Blue Dragon athletics knows about Donna. She was a part of this athletic department for over 50 years. Sam Butterfield hired her. She's a worker, 4 of the 5 athletic directors in the history of Blue Dragons.
Absolutely amazing. Good. She ran the show.
She
and in some ways still runs the show.
Yeah, exactly.
She's still very active. She helps out whenever she can with you guys in the department. And lost her husband a few years ago, but she stayed very, very active and as true blue as anybody that I've ever known.
You better believe it. And, she's going to be excited to be going in with a couple people that she's going in with. Coach Becky Endicott is our second honoree for 2019. She was a dual role coach back in the mid to late 80s and 90s at Hutchinson. She was the coach in program history and was the winningest coach until Rhonda Shirley surpassed her. She also has the distinction of being the very first softball coach in Blue Dragon history, and she's the only coach ever to lead Blue Dragon softball to a Region 6 championship. That came in 1988. Becky's now in the compliance state. She's very deserving. She was really kind of one of the pioneers for women's athletics. Her and Ruby Munzer, and she deserves a lot of credit for women's athletics.
Exactly, and she's been out there for some time after she went directly from Hutchinson Community College. So two very deserving folks.
And our third honoree is somebody who had probably one of the most dominating seasons, I feel, not only in Blue Dragon football history, but in NJCA football history. Eugene Brian Roach's first 2 teams, 2007 and 2008. He won the 2008 NJCA Defensive Player of the Year, very first for National Player of the Year. Just a dominant performance, and I wish injuries wouldn't slow down as he started his professional career, because he was at the year really excited to be coming back, and we're really happy to come back. I know Coach Roach is really excited to have him back.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to have him back. Where did he go right after he got out of college?
He went to Troy.
And
then he didn't get picked up by the NFL team. Went to Cal, the CF, and then spring and released, and he had the injuries career where he kind of slowed him down. And then the last honoree is a team, and this was going to be for me. The Hall of Fame is the 1988 National Championship men's basketball team, and that one was kind of an odd choice, and we brought the team to the vote. But Dave Farrar was the coach. He's back. Already coming back. Sean Vandiver, he coached. McLean's coaching. But I do know Steve Fritz, the young man who missed the game winner. He missed the 3. He was on that team.
2007. In fact, the Medicine Shop has employed over a dozen HCC students over the past 15 years who are now Kansas pharmacists. The Medicine Shop and the Blue Dragons working together as one team.
Parking lots and driveways can be expensive to install. This is Derek Fees. Let APAC Kansas Shears Division help you properly maintain these investments. Patching, crack filling, sealing, and striping are just some of the services we provide. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112. Are you tired of your dusty or muddy driveway? APAC Kansas Shears Division is here to help. This is Derek Fees. Call us and ask us about our asphalt millings. If you are a do-it-yourselfer, arrange for pickup or delivery at your convenience. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
Going to want to be here. So some great deserving folks coming in, and it's going to be a lot of fun on the 26th. So
did I hear right that they're taking in that 1988 championship
1988 championship team? So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that will be.
And Chilean Pie Feed that night.
Yeah, that was quite a championship game. Played, if I remember right, it was Kankakee, and Hutchinson won that in a tight game late. And they had a controversy about the toilet paper coming out of the stands and whether that was a technical foul or not. Decided it wasn't, and the Dragons had their first national championship. 6 years later, they got another one, and a couple years ago, they got a third.
Yep, got a third, so that'll be a lot of folks involved. Of course, a couple folks to be coaching that were one on that team and one being a coach, and Steve McLean. They're busy with their seasons. But
and I love Donna Broadus getting that.
Yeah, that's outstanding.
I mean, she has been kind of the mother of Blue Dragon athletics for a long, long
and
time.
She proudly displays her, not a ring, but a necklace that is the 88 championship necklace.
Yeah, no,
that's pretty
she's
cool.
She's a special person and has been for a long, long while.
Let's talk about this game real quick as we're about set to start the second half. 27-18, a slow crawling game, low point totals. Let's see what's going to happen.
I'm going to bet you that when we visit with Steve after the conclusion of this game, he's going to talk about how good the defense was in the first half rather than the offensive shortcomings.
Well, we'll see.
Dragons played hard defensively, and they got a nice, solid performance out of DJ Mitchell, and that's the difference.
Hutchinson will inbound to have the ball to start the second half of play. Glenn Grunwald, Rusty Hills, glad to have you along. Country 102.9 KHET in Hutchinson, and KWBW 1450 AM in Hutch. Jumper by Blue Dragons missing is Othiambo, but the rebound by Saquon Singleton. Othiambo comes up, puts it up and in. Big Fred soars through the air to put that one up and down. Didn't have to jam it, just a soft touch up there, Rusty. Did a good job. He has 5 points already. And it's 29-18 Hutch. Lead is 11. Near steal, but Grizzlies control it. Allen has it. Kick it out top. Dribble penetration underneath. They'll kick it back outside. The three on its way. Nope, not there. DJ Mitchell with the rebound off the miss Jaden Lee shot. And here comes Singleton. Right side. In traffic was Giles. Here's DJ Mitchell. Dragons a little bit more aggressive offensively right now. Here's Singleton. After halftime, Fred Othiambo down low. Ball knocked away. That pass to Giles. Go the other way. Shot up and good. Scoring it was the Butler Grizzlies, and getting it up and down was number 15, Jaden Lee. Lee was able to score it on the drive down. Here's Singleton, ball knocked away. Dragon lead is 9 right now, 29-20. Just underway, start the second half. Wide open underneath the Singleton basket, does not go, but he drew the foul and will step to the line. Dennis picks up the personal, and he heads to the bench already because he knows
it's his third.
This is going to be his fourth, actually.
Wow, missed one.
Yep. Rojas will check in for the Blue Dragons. So Saquon Singleton will step to the line. Now Saquon, a 47.4% free throw shooter there. Free throw toss is up and off the foot.
You're looking at Kamisoka.
I am. You're right.
Singleton is, with that miss on the first one, he's 18 of 47 this year. And that just makes it hard to have you on the floor late in the game.
I remember both he and Kamisoko, we comment, they're from the Bronx, and neither one of us, they both struggle for the fouls line. But he splits the pair right there. And the other night, he was 5 of 7 until he missed 3 straight in the second half.
And the thing that you have to talk about, we talk about those kids from the Bronx, they are also the team leaders in assists.
Outside three, long three up and missing, and rebound cleared out by Rojas. Pass comes all the way down to Taylor. He can't handle the hot pass, and this ends up being a Dragon turnover. The Grizzlies will inbound and have pressure in the backcourt. DJ Mitchell comes up to pick him up. Fugit brings it across. Left side into the hands of Bryce. Let's give it across top. Hands it off to Fugit. He'll dish it back outside. Nice ball movement by the Grizzlies. Shot does not go. Battle for the board. Out of bounds it sails. It'll be Grizzly basketball with 17:54 to go in this second half of play.
The Grizzlies are staying in this one because of their aggression on the glass. Big rebound advantage.
Ball lobs out, wide open underneath, and a player control foul. Team control foul is called. It'll be Hutchinson basketball. Picking up the personal will be
Fugit.
Fugit picks up the personal. Be the second team foul against the Grizzlies. So Hutch leading it by 10, 30-20. Ball outside, right side. They'll lob it down low. Ball knocked away. Coming up with it will be the Grizzlies. They'll bring it on a drive. Fugit shoots it up, misses it. Loose basketball picked out of there by the Blue Dragons. Rojas got the rebound off to Taylor. He'll slam it home. DJ led him with a bounce pass, and Taylor made quick work of it. Got the big dunk. 32-20. The lead is 12 now for the Blue Dragons. Shot up from three, not there. Over the back is going to be the call. They're going to whistle this one on Singleton. He'll pick up the person, and Saquon has that grimacing look that he gives Rusty when he doesn't think the call should have been against him. Inbounding, they lob it in. Grizzlies have it. Right side drive. Reach around foul. That'll drive coaches crazy, and it's Mitchell picks up the foul.
And particularly DJ Mitchell, because he has been the offensive star of the game for the Dragons. And that's a foul that's going to bring him to the bench for a short while.
Sets with 13 scored tonight. Here comes the inbound. Comes out quickly. The Grizzlies will hand it off. Fugit has it again, right side. Traffic was to Allen for a second. Now they go left side. Fugit with it again. Back out top. There's Bryce. He traveled. And he will be substituted for, coming into the contest, will be number 21 for the Grizzlies. Checking in will be Mohamed Fofana. Mitchell takes a seat, as that was his second personal foul. John Onges girls 77-61 winners over number 6 Butler in the early game tonight. Congratulations to the Lady Dragons. 3-pointer by Rojas, not any good. The rebound's going to be cleared out by the Grizzlies. 16:38 to go.
Rojas hit some three-pointers early in the year, but he has been on a long, cold spell.
Missed shot. Here come the Blue Dragons down. Singleton all the way down, lays it up and in. Counted, he's fouled. Tell you what, Saquon can get from half court to the bucket about as quick as anybody. Right there, he shows it. And he will shoot one here as they'll count the basket. The foul goes against Jaden Lee. And there's going to be a timeout taken. Is it a full or a partial? Full 1 minute break. We'll take a break and we'll be back with more. Dragons lead up by 14, shooting free throws when we return right after this 1 minute timeout.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Well, a potential upset brewing in the Sprint Center in Kansas City as New Mexico State leading nationally number 2 ranked Kansas 46-39. Still quite a ways to go in that one. Now it's 46-40. 12 and a half to play in that one. Here, the Blue Dragons pretty much in control in a low-scoring affair, 34-20.
Shooting the free throw, one coming his way, Saquon Singleton. He strips the cords for that one. Saquon now with 5, and the Dragons with 35. Grizzlies 20. 16-21 to go in the second half. Drive inside. Grizzlies kick it out. Three-pointer put up, missing a rebound. Rojas outlet quickly. Komisoko. Dragons trying to get in transition. And he'll peel off and set up the offense. Rojas turns around, shoots, and scores it. 18-footer baseline right for Rojas. Pretty shot. Hutchinson 37-20 now on top of the Grizzlies. Dragons travel to Concordia coming up next Wednesday. Darren Dunn and I will bring all the action back to you.
Tough place to play.
It is a tough place to play. Outside, there's a drive down low, rejected by Rojas into the hands and out of bounds. Last touch off of the Blue Dragons. Over there was Raekwon Taylor, and just giving it off his hands out of bounds. Robert Hutchline, the sponsors for tonight's contest here. Glad to have them in the house. Well, mark that 26th of January. Circle that on your calendar because that's going to be a great night. There's a travel call against the Grizzlies. As the 1988 team, Miss Broders will go in. Becky Endicott, Eugene Kinlaw. There's a lot of good ones going to be going in to the Hall of Fame. Ball on the outside. The Dragons work it. Singleton will lob it down the low blocks. Underneath, Rojas can't finish. Foul called. It's going to go against the Blue Dragons.
Gone Rojas trying to rebound his miss.
That'll be his second, team third. Inbounding will be the Grizzlies. They'll bring it up. Moving toward the 15-minute mark. 15-14 to go in the second half. Ball outside, left wing. Fugit back outside. Jumper from out on the outer perimeter. Up and missing. Butler really cold in this game. Dragons throw it away the other way, trying to do too much. Can't get in transitions. Bad pass down the court.
Unofficially 7 of 33 for Butler. Just barely 20%.
Ice cold. Outside right, the Grizzlies working around the outside. Dragons still in the man-to-man. Grizzlies will jump it to the outside. Set up right. Dribble penetration into the paint. Not there, but the foul's called. Singleton will pick up the personal. Is taking it inside strong for the Grizzlies. Saquon Singleton picking up the personal. Foul's charged to get him. Jaden Lee. They'll check that. Emmanuel Allen.
That's 3 on Saquon.
37-20, Hutchinson. Don't forget next action for the Blue Dragons next Wednesday on the road at Cloud County. We talked about that. Free throw toss up and missing. On the BW side of Eagle Media will be coaching shows coming up Monday night. Steve X at 6. Reno County Coaches Show, but by the way, I have Joe Hammersmith and Adam Clark, 2 guests, local high school coaches, on from 6:30 to 7. From 7 to 7:30, John Onges live from the Polo Bar and Grill. Toss up and good here. Giles at the line. And then high school basketball coming up on Tuesday night at the campus over in Hayesville. The Colts will host the Salthawks. Only thing I missed was football tomorrow with the Chiefs. And that'll be, I think that's a later game tomorrow. I have to double check that. Ball into the Dragons' hands. Othiambo has it, hands it back to Giles, and they reset the offense.
Dragons got it down the floor, didn't touch the floor at all.
Ball on the outside, ball taken away. DJ Mitchell, boy, ran into a Grizzly player, went down hard, nothing. Call the ball out of bounds, last touched, out of bounds by the Grizzlies.
I'm going to tell you what. It is hard to find nice things to say about the offenses in this game. Teams are playing hard, but with no efficiency whatsoever. offensively. Let's take a half-minute break.
We'll be back in 30 seconds.
To anyone considering a change in family doctors or looking for an attentive primary care physician who's more concerned about you than your insurance, welcome to Prairie Star Health Center. We offer health care held to a higher standard with a choice of dedicated, compassionate physicians. Experience the difference you'll feel when you have a patient-centered medical home. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
37-21 kind of says it all. Blue Dragons pretty comfortable with the lead. 14 minutes to go in the basketball game. Both teams just shooting it about as poorly as good teams can shoot. Give some credit to the defenses. They have been pretty solid. But the offenses are just not getting much done.
Hutchinson, after the timeout was taken, leading at 37-21. A nice lead right now for the Blue Dragons. 14-13 to go in the contest. Immediate timeout will be coming after the 10-minute mark. Giles to Mitchell. Right side quickly into the hands of Kamisoko. Now he'll roll off the ball screen over to Giles. Three-pointer on its way. Rattles down and through. Teetered on the rim before it went down. Across the timeline, the Grizzlies. Outside top with the basketball. Working around the right side. Jumper up and on its way. Not there. The missed shot from outside by the Grizzlies. Rebound put it down for the Blue Dragons. Hutchinson will bring it up. Outside right. Giles, the three again. It's off its mark. No good. Second one, the same spot just about. Did not go down. Go the other way, and in traffic, they'll bounce inside. Grizzlies kick it right. Now top, now the angle dribble. That's Lee with the basketball underneath. Shot up and good. Putting it up and in was Fofana. So he was able to put it up and down. Cuts that lead to 17 now. 40-23, Hutchinson. Outside, dribble penetration by DJ Mitchell. Now Taylor. Jumper up and good by Taylor. Nice job by Raekwon Taylor. Made that kind of happen out of nothing, Rusty.
Yeah, coming across the lane, kind of off balance. Threw it up. Got it to go.
Outside with the ball. The Grizzlies now they go inside. Kick it back on the outside. Fofana's shot won't go. Mitchell there for the rebound. Hutchinson on the run. In traffic. Follow-away jumper up and good by Mitchell. Mitchell knocks it down.
He has 15.
Mitchell's having a good night. Slow start for everybody, including the Grizzlies, but since then, good job done by the Blue Dragons. The knife inside, shot not there, but Othiamo goes up. Goaltending is going to be the call.
That'll go to Fofana.
Fofana will get the points. 12:06 to go. Will you immediate timeout? Inbounding will be the Blue Dragons. Substitutions for both teams. 12:06 to go. Up the court they come. Outside with the ball. Out of perimeter. They go left wing. Big Fred had it for a second. Now they give it off to Taylor. Malik Jacobs down low. Loses the basketball. Coming out with it will be the Grizzlies. They'll bring it up quickly. Up the court comes Fofana. He'll kick it left side. Three-pointer on his way. Shot knocked there on a missed shot put out by Fugit. The rebound's going to be cleared away. And Hutchinson will have the basketball with 11.5 to go. 44-25. Blue Dragons with the lead. Second half of play. Lady Dragons winner 77-61. We'll check that KU score here in just a little bit.
They were down 7 last I checked.
Three-pointer by DJ Mitchell's good.
He has 18.
He's a good one. 47-25. Hutchinson, their three-pointer. Who scored that one?
Cameron Bryce.
Cameron Bryce. He's had a good game. He hasn't scored that much, but he's played well. Played a lot of minutes. He's also setting with a personal foul on his back as well. Grizzlies in a little bit of foul trouble. Inside to Big Fred. Fred goes up strong. He tried to see the feel of someone who was behind him, Rusty, and gave a little head fake, puts it up and in.
Yeah, just flushed it.
He didn't have far to go with the ball.
No, he didn't have to go up very high.
But you know what? He jumps better than most 7-footers.
Jerry Mullen, when we talked to Jerry, he was watching the game in Coffeyville, he said Othiambo's going to be outstanding.
There's a missed shot, air ball. Malik Jacobs comes up with it. Kamisoko crosses over underneath. Shot doesn't go. Big Fred with the rebound. He'll go up and stuff it, but they won't wave it off. He was fouled before the shot.
He
said be fun to watch him develop.
What he really liked is the fact that he runs the floor so well.
You can kind of teach everything else.
Yeah, not very many 7-footers run like that.
He came out of California by way of Kenya, and he's a solid ball player. Inbounding will be the Blue Dragons. Foul was charged on the Grizzlies. Shot up by Othiambo, does not go. Bounced around about 3 times. It came out. Has a soft touch as well. That one wouldn't go down. 49-27, Hutchinson. Again, we'll try to check some guys' scores. I know that Coffey was a winner over Pratt. We'll check out on some other ones. Three-pointer up and on its way from outside, and good from now to perimeter by Jaden Lee. Grizzlies haven't had a lot to smile about tonight, but that was a good-looking three-pointer from outside. Hutchinson leading it with 9:31 to go. We owe you a media timeout. 49-30. Blue Dragons with the lead by 19. Underneath, they'll kick it left side. Brown, 3-ball. Good! You talked about him in the first half. Tyler Brown could shoot the three-pointer. Right there was a good example of it. Tyler Brown with his first points. Foul called. It'll go on Malik Jacobs. We'll get our media timeout in with 9:06 to go. We'll take a 1-minute break coming your way. 9:06 remaining. Dragons 52, Grizzlies 30. We'll be back in 1 minute.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn & Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
The Blue Dragons are cruising as they lead at 52-30 with just over 9 minutes to play. As we've been telling you, one more game for the Blue Dragons before the Christmas break. The men will be off until early January. The women will play in here a classic on the 28th and 29th of December against a couple of pretty good basketball teams. But that game on Wednesday will be a special one. Hutchinson and Cloud. It's a good Cloud team again this year.
All right, with the basketball will be the Grizzlies. They'll inbound it, work it left wing. 52-30, Hutchinson. Angle dribble to the right side. Back out top. Grizzlies just taking their time, working around the perimeter. They'll shoot the three. Shot does not go in. It hit the rim, so no shot clock violation. Bryce had to put it up. Go down the other way. Raekwon, well, check that. Jacobs softly shoots it up and then tries to throw it up to Big Fred. It didn't get up very far and ends up being a Dragon turnover. Shot up from outside, not there. Put back, not there. And finally, Othiambo comes up with it. The Dragons will set it up with 8:15 to go. Outside with it, Taylor lobbing it in. Othiambo puts it up and in. Tell you what, once he really learns the game, Rusty, you see the bright spots.
The game is slowing down a little bit for him. He's not trying to do everything as quickly as he did earlier in the season, and he doesn't have to hurry. 9 points for Fred.
Angle underneath. Foul called. Othiambo more than likely will pick up the personal. Let's see the officials call.
And we got a technical foul.
Yeah, we have a technical foul called.
I think the technical's on Butler.
Othiambo picks up the personal. I was right on that one. That'll be his 16th foul. And now they'll come over and explain the technical.
And meanwhile, Mohamed Fofana is explaining to the official why he shouldn't have called the technical. That's not going to change it. The technical foul will be actually
double
technical.
Yeah, double technical. Othiambo will pick up
his a foul and a technical.
That'll be his third. And it's going to be called against Butler as well. And with that, it's now the 17th foul against the Blue Dragons, so it should be a 1-on-1 coming. Will be Fofana.
And Josh Perkins in the lineup for the Dragons for the first time tonight.
So for Fofana, for Fofana, that's his third also. Free throw toss is up and good. Shoot another one.
He's having a pretty nice game. He has 10.
Set for the second one here. Get Perkins into the lineup, taking Fred's place. It goes up and good. 54-32. Lead is cut a little bit with those two free throws with 7:45 remaining. Hutchinson works against full court pressure. Long pass. Taylor catches it. Bounce pass to Perkins. Layup good. Dragons broke it. The press is I'm referring to. Ball on the outside. And a charge will be called. Nice job by DJ Mitchell. Second time he's taken the charge as Fugit will be called on a personal.
A little frustration starting to show up on the part of Butler.
Hutchinson's Taylor with the basketball on the outside. Pass to Mitchell in the corner. Basket's good.
Tyler Brown and over his head pass to DJ for the three.
He'll no look to the corner. DJ knocks it down. Mitchell's having a good game with 21 points to his credit. 59-32. Hutchinson with the lead with 7:16 to go in this second half of play. Let's check the career highs for DJ Mitchell. At 25 against Redlands, so we'll see how he does as we progress through this next 7:16. Shooting the free throws, Fugit. Free throw toss up and missing. Rebound, Raekwon Taylor. Jacobs brings it up quickly. Right side. There's Taylor with the ball. Gives it to Brown. Tyler Brown rolls to the top side, left side to Jacobs. Jacobs on the dribble.
Good hands.
Thank you. Haven't done that for 40-some years.
The ball came flying. You protected the equipment nicely.
That's right. It will be Hutchinson basketball. I'm getting a round of applause. You hear that? Here comes the inbounds. Comes to Brown. Left side. Rojas, follow-away jumper. Off no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out by the Grizzlies. And they'll bring it up quickly on the run. Layup not there. Rojas with the outlet. Comes quickly to Jacobs. Jacobs, right side. Mitchell, another three on his way. Good! DJ Rena Trays right now. He has 24.
And for DJ, 5 threes tonight.
Ball in traffic. Layup doesn't go. Perkins is there for the rebound. He'll bring it out. Off the court, he'll bring it. Blue Dragons are having fun right now. See if DJ can get another one and get a career high for his time at the Dragons. Three-pointer by Brown is good. Tyler Brown now knocking it down. And Brown, his career high is 10. A timeout's going to be taken.
He has 6 in this one on a couple of threes.
It'll be a full 1 minute break. 6 minutes to go. Dragons lead at 65-32. We'll be back in 1 minute.
This is Carter File, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
ARCAT is now part of a regional transportation partnership with Sedgwick County Transportation and Wichita Transit. We are working together to provide rides to Wichita and back on Tuesdays. Wichita Transit has fixed route and paratransit service available within the city. Round trip costs range between $19 and $27. Advanced registration with ARCAT is required. ARCAT is first come, first served general public transportation. Call 694-2913 for details.
Well, for the most part, smiles on the faces of the Dragons as they come out of the huddle. As you said, they are having fun right now, and DJ Mitchell having more fun than anybody. He has 24.
24 points, doing a good job right there. Back-to-back trays by him and then Brown. So 3 actually, not back-to-back by DJ. Then Brown slips one in there as well. Hutchinson leading it 65-32. Grizzlies with 5:46 to go. Dennis has his pocket pick. Here comes Malik Jacobs. Jacobs takes it down, draws the foul, and will be shooting free throws. The foul's going to be charged on Emmanuel Allen. A few folks starting to head to the parking lot to their cars. Still a lot of game left to go, 5:40 to go.
They won't see the Dragon men in this facility until early January. Actually, not even early January.
Not even early. You're right. Because they're on the road at Allen on the 5th when they come back. Free throw toss by Blue Dragons. Jacobs is good. At the line will be, shooting a second will be Jacobs. Free throw toss is up and good. 67-32, Hutch, 5:35 to go. Whistle. Stoppage of play on the far side. Foul's going to be charged against the Blue Dragons. Jacobs.
Yep.
That's going to be his third. Now they open back with Allen on the road. That's a 4 o'clock game, by the way, Rusty, on the January 5th. And then, so 2 and 4 the games then. Cali in here on the 12th and travel to Northwest Kansas Tech on Monday. And a moment in between Garden City on the 16th. So the 12th, 14th, and 16th. Games for the Dragons. That's a murderer's row right there.
You know, there's always a point in the season where you're going to have some congestion.
We have those Monday night games. We got a couple of them, actually. Free throw shots up and missing. Battle for the board. Knocked away, and Grizzlies control it. Perkins had it for a second, but it was taken from him. We have another one similar like that against Seward coming up in February. Basket was good by the Grizzlies.
Allen got loose on the baseline for a dunk.
Here comes DJ Mitchell all the way down. Double team. Kicks it all the way out to Jacobs. Jacobs drives left and gets called for the palm. He got the goal as it came across the lane, but he'll be substituted for. Kamisoko will come into the lineup. 5:10 to go. Hutchinson will win this one. They will go to 12-1. There's a big foul, push off, but a foul called. Tyler Brown went sprawling away.
Never had good defensive position, though.
Fouls against Tyler Brown. The referees under mechanics got his hands mixed up on which was the 1 and which was the 0. At the line shooting for the Grizzlies Oquagua. I didn't think of Aqua or something like Oquagua. Free throws up and good. He's out of Houston, Texas. Of course, they're without Juwan White. You talked about that earlier.
Yeah, he'll be back the rest of the way, and he'll make a difference, but he wouldn't have made this much difference.
No. DeCarlo, Georgia is his hometown. He's been suspended for a couple games. Toss up and good by Oquagua. And 67-36, Blue Dragons. Hutchinson breaks the press. Rojas to Mitchell, corner right. 3-ball. Nope, pops out on him. And out the court come the Grizzlies if they got to the basketball. Quickly in traffic, they'll drive in and miss a shot. Loose basketball picked up underneath by the Grizzlies. They'll put it up and miss it again. Another miss. Another rebound. Dragons get it. Here comes Brown. Oh, take it down, gives it to Rojas, lays it up, misses it. Rebound cleared underneath by the Grizzlies. We go the other way. Here's Dennis in traffic. He puts it up and in. 4:28 remaining. And a timeout's going to be taken, a 30-second timeout for the Blue Dragons. 67-38 your score. Hutchinson on top. We'll be back in a half minute.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B&A Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Well, the Blue Dragons will win this comfortably, 67-38. The Dragon defense for just about the entire game has been pretty good. The offense, after a very, very slow start, much better in the second half. And the Blue Dragons will take a 12-1 record into the new year.
Chiefs football tomorrow on BW. Evidently, safety Eric Berry, who just came back, is listed for questionable on Sunday due to a heel injury. He won't play versus the Ravens. We'll be back in Kansas City preparing to play him against the Chargers on Thursday night. So the Chiefs on Thursday night football. I forgot to list that game when I was talking about all the sports we're doing this next week. Here's Brown, right side Rojas, back to Josh Davis. His shot missing.
Perkins,
excuse me. And there's a steal behind the Blue Dragons, but out of bounds it goes. It'll be Grizzlies basketball. Ellen down.
Big Fred back in the lineup. Sat for about 7 or 8 minutes after picking up a technical foul.
Yep. Ball comes in near side. Chitty Golden down low underneath. Shot up and missing by Emmanuel Allen, but he'll draw the foul and get to go to the line and shoot free throws.
Big Fred.
And then on Othi Ambo, that'll be his 4th, correct? Yeah, the technical was his 3rd. Free throw toss up and rimming off, no good on the missed shot by Emmanuel Allen. I'm not sure Brian Miller will even look at this film because they have really struggled both at the line as well as from the field.
Yeah, they didn't look like a very good basketball team tonight.
Free throws up and good. He split the 2. Hutchinson will bring it up. It's just a defensive battle between the 2, and there's a blocking foul right there as Rojas goes down.
Rojas made the decision at half court that he was going to take a shot regardless of what was in his way. And he is fortunate that he wasn't called for a charge.
Rojas at the line with 4:02 to go.
He's had kind of an off night for him. Just 3, averages 18.
Free throw toss is up and good, so that's his 4th point. 68-39. Blue Dragons with 2 more opponents on the east side of the conference. And again, that would be Cloud County and also Allen when they return, and they start settling in on the west side. Free throws up and good by Rojas. Got them both.
And if the Dragons can get through the east side of the conference with 1 loss, that'd be a pretty good accomplishment.
Allen's a pretty good ball team, though. You'll have a good one on the 5th. The ball pops away, and rebound cleared out there by Dennis, and they put it up. Missed shot, foul called. Jump ball. Possession there will be Butler's way, not a foul. Here comes Raekwon Taylor into the lineup. Rojas will take a seat with 3:45 to go. Tough to keep the guys focused when school's out. And
it's an unhappy James Rojas as he walks by us.
Shot was up and good by the Grizzlies, scoring by number 33, Coley. He was able to put it up and in. 69-41 here. Hutchinson leading it. Mitchell. Right side, brings it out on a dribble, holds up. Raekwon Taylor dribbles to the left side. Kamisoko takes the left wing, dumps it underneath. Head fake, shot up missing. Raekwon Taylor, loose ball. And jump, a shot clock violation. Blue Dragons. Taylor thought he hit the rim. And Steve Eck calling for the same thing. Thought he hit the rim.
Official said his hand was on top of the ball. The hand hit the rim.
Jumper from outside, up and good. A three-pointer. Shooting it up and in was Emmanuel Allen. 69-44. Hutch is going to win this one and go to 12-1 on the year. Taylor's basket's good. Good shot by Raekwon Taylor. Has such a nice touch.
Yeah, little floater from the left side.
2:34 to go. Hutchinson's going to win a pair and it's set to go to Cloud County on Wednesday. Jumper up and good. Another three. Aguka scores it again. Here's Kami underneath to Fred. Basket good. Kamisoko just a little lead pass down to Big Fred, and he stuffs it home. 73-47 Hutchinson. I truly did not expect this. As Hutchinson's it was going to be a good game. But Hutchinson controlling it. Once they got through about halfway through that first half of play, 73-47, Hutch leads it. Leaner, up and good. Got the basket, he's fouled.
Kind of shaking his head. I don't think that Tyrone Coley thought that was going to go in, but it did.
Coley will shoot it, fouling out for the contest. Fred Othiambo, that'll be his fifth. He'll close the books on him with 11 points tonight. A minute and 55 remaining to go in the contest. Here comes Singleton back into the lineup. Othiambo will take a seat.
Crowd likes him. Popular young man.
Free throws up and missing. Did not finish off the three-point play. And this time another foul called. That's going to work against Hutchinson.
No.
Against the Grizzlies. Will come down and shoot free throws the other way. And all the players on the court right now just want to get this one kind of over with a minute and 54 to go. You can tell by the body language.
Yep. Well, this game, practically speaking, has been over for about 10 minutes. Only thing left is to decide what the final score is.
Group of young kiddos in the east stands going to get their picture taken. They're here enjoying the Blue Dragon game. Mitchell will shoot the free throw. DJ with the white tights, free throws up and good.
He continues to have a nice game. 25.
Equals his largest output. He'll shoot a second one.
6'4" freshman may make quite a mark before he's done.
Free throw toss up and good. That's his career high at 26. 75-49. Hutch. Referee just told Steve he would love to be at one of his practices. Outside with it.
Well, I think he probably knows what happened.
Ball stolen away. Here comes Singleton on the run. Here's Brown. Back to Singleton, but it doesn't get there. It's picked off by a Grizzly. He's coming up with the basketball. It's going to be Golden.
Nice finish.
75-51. Hutchinson. Golden scores his first points of this evening. 1:17 to go. We'll chat with Steve Eck right after the ball game. Give him a chance to be with his team for a little bit, and Russ will have a conversation. A travel call against Raekwon Taylor. I think in the first half, if you caught Steve for his post game, he'd been a pretty happy coach. But I think in the second half, it's gotten a little sloppy.
Well, it has. But I think overall he'll be pleased with the defense. Maybe not so much the offense.
1 minute remaining. Dragons are going to take a pair tonight. Lady Dragons 77-61. They won. And here the Dragons leading on this one, 75-51. They'll win this one. Ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll be Butler's inbound. Ball comes in. Stolen away by DJ. Mitchell up and misses the jam. Ball comes out. We go down the other way. The drive away and a foul called underneath. It'll be free throws coming for Butler with 39.5 to go. Hello. DJ went down. Big time jam and missed.
Chris is going to go in, I think, probably replace DJ, but he anticipated the inbounds pass and had an unmolested trip to the basket, just didn't finish.
But something happened on his way to the bank right there.
He'd already made a 26-point deposit.
Exactly. Shoot the second one. The free throw coming up here, and then they're coming down to Saquon Singleton picks up the technical. That'll be his fourth. And we'll shoot free throws here. Technical fouls to be the first one shot. All right, at the line will be the Grizzlies. They'll shoot it up and in.
Raekwon coming down to play peacemaker because Saquon is an unhappy young man.
The second one's up and good. Now, will be the foul shots.
Yep.
75-53. Hutchinson with the big lead. It's set to shoot another one. Here it comes. This one's good.
Well, you're getting an awful lot of chances to say Okwagwa.
Yeah, and I'm not. Okwagwa has hit a bunch. I'm kind of trying to listen to the conversations that are taking place as well between the referee.
There were a lot of positives in this game, but some of the things that have happened here at the end, they have taken a little of the luster off of it.
39 seconds to go. Free throw was good by Okwagwa. 75-55. The lead is 20. Hutchinson's just going to take their time here, spread the corners a little bit. Again, these two teams won't match up again. Ball on the outside, Brown. Long three by DJ is good. 29 points for DJ Mitchell.
6 3-pointers.
Feed down low underneath. Foul called. Tommy Soko or Mitchell take your two. Their choice right there, I should say. As Ian King is in the lineup. Freshman out of Homer, Louisiana, was fouled. 6.8 remaining to go. Free throws up and good by King. He'll shoot a second one. 78-56 Hutchinson. Free throw toss. Off no good. Ball pops out and Raekwon Taylor gets it out. That's going to do it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And that is it. Your final. Blue Dragons win it 78-56. So the sweep a pair tonight from the Grizzlies. 78-56 is your final on the men's side. Hutchinson goes to 11-2. And in the ladies' action, John Hutchinson's team won 77-61. Take a 2-minute timeout, add up all the numbers. 78-56 is your final. Blue Dragons win it. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
If getting a new iPhone is on your wish list, then